Right, hello and welcome back to The King is Watching. We're going to be getting straight into things right again here. And we're going to start... Firstly, we know what our fate is here. We've got... Oh, apparently we can do... Well, I guess we can't do that yet. That's maybe like the next one, but... It's going to be the Goblin Warlord. Right. Pause things for now. Get this started. Boom, boom, boom. We've got some good tile seals and a cursed tile seal. And we're just going to want to produce a ton of water. We need to get one unit ready in time, so... Right, we're nearly there. One more, and we'll be sorted. Right, then wood. And then we're going to put our peasant huts down. Right, let's have a look. Peasant hut will be... Let's see, we need some wheat. Right, we've got the wheat. Then water. And there's a second one. Next wave is going to be 3 enemies. So I want to make sure we've got a full roster of units then. This time I'm going to try and invest in the economy earlier on. Ooh, bone pit, lovely. We could just get a big well and have like the one well. And then we've got prophecy, 90 resources there, established production, basic production, right, and some denarii. Right. Let's add that to here. Two of these, and it's here. In fact, let's swap those, yeah. Then we're going to go for denarii reward. Levy barracks and some basic production, I guess. That seems reasonable. Ah, the spirits. Let's get the magic school. So we've seen that event before, so I'll not bother reading it. Basically some forest spirits have been whisking away some of our peasants, and we've appeased them by building a shrine, and they give us a magic school in return. Right. Market. I think we'll put that maybe here, I guess. Right, so gears size. We need... Basically, we're going to sell wheat to make gold, so we're just going to need a ton of wheat for that. The unit limit, we just need wood. There's not a lot we can do against this, other than just sending in loads of peasants. Now these guys do ignore our guys and go straight for the walls, so there is that. Right, let's see if we can produce some more troops. Iron mine. We'll get an iron mine. Okay. Peasant troops are nearly ready. There we go. Get some gold made. And we're going to want to get, yeah, just the broader gaze, I think. Probably the upgrade we want. Ooh, what's this as well? Ah, so we can get an overview of our army and things there, okay. We'll produce some more units in a second. We are going to have to look at, yeah, for the next wave we want to have a full army ready for them because we're losing health here needlessly. Right. If I remember from the demo, there are ways of ooh, what's this? Recruit slingers. You need ore and wheat or gold to get gnomes. Interesting. We'll go slingers. We've got the iron for it. Establish production. A crystal mine, I guess. We can nearly upgrade our gaze. Right, let's get some more units. There we go. We're going to go for a gold mine, sounds good. Right, now what I might do here, actually, is to move these over, put the big well there, then maybe the iron mine here. Right, and then we get started on this. And then we'll put the slingers tree up here. Okay, we've got rid of all them. Big wave coming in soon. 2 bandits, 2... Oh, let's see what we've got here as well. Madhouse, Academy of Nature for healer mages. That's not bad. A brick factory which repairs castle walls. It uses bricks to do this. Clay iron mine. Actually, I think that's the point. I think that icon, I thought that was bricks. I was trying to like remember this from the demo, and it's like I kind of thought it was that you mine clay, turn it into bricks at the brick factory, and then you like used those to repair the castle. It's like, no, the brick factory just repairs the castle walls. That's probably a good idea to get that. Alternatively, slingers have a chance of stunning enemies. Spell production speed increase, the magic school or troop training. Receive 40 random basic resources on the start of each wave. Ooh, each wave will get 40. Nice. Receive 25 wheat at the start of each wave. When your castle gets to 0 health, it heals 20 and all enemies are stunned for 7 seconds. Can only be used once. I'm getting the brick factory, that's just too good. I'm going to get the old dice, and I'm going to get this big well. And my thinking with the big well is fairly simple, actually. Because we don't have much space, so it would be useful if we had 2 big wells rather than having lots of little ones. That'll give us more room here. We could maybe put the magic school and the brick factory up there. Then the slinger's tree here, and then kind of go with that, right. Right, the brick factory is going to need, we're going to need clay, so we're going to need a clay pit soon. Right. To increase our gears, we're going to need, clay, we're going to need a lot of gold. To make the gold mine, we can do it now if we want. But we'll get the wheat fields replaced in a second. Denari, artifact. Provides 7 morale, all buildings work faster. Ooh. So that's like a 7% damage increase due to how the morale affects our nation. Or just more stuff. Let's go with that. There's production. Levy barracks. I do like more skeletons. And we are running out of wheat fields. And we need some clay. Prophecy. Denari, spells and spells. Right, well. Let's go with that. Building upgrade. I do like a building upgrade. Goblin Fire Mage. Loads of bandits and a Fire Mage. I think that's reasonable enough. Right, spreading fire. We get some troop training. And that will affect the slingers. I guess we're upgrading the slingers then, with some extra HP. We need water. And then we simply need to produce the troops that we need. Right. And we're nearly at the unit cap, and there we are, unit cap. Okay. How much would it cost to upgrade it? Not a load. Right, on that note then, we will, well, we'll keep getting a load of wood here, we'll get this upgraded, and we'll start digging out some clay. Hopefully this is enough. It may not be enough. The slingers are doing a decent job actually, do a nice bit of damage. Right, deny a spell. Blades or poisonous roots that damage and push away enemies. Go with that, I guess. Building upgrade, brick factory, boost production by 100%. Passively increases spell damage on the crystal mine, or boost production of the crystal mine. Well, it's going to be the brick factory, obviously. Right, we need to replenish troops. It won't take too long. Right. Okay, for the next upgrade to our gaze, we're going to need clay, we're going to need gold and wheat. This shouldn't be too bad. We've nearly got one of these cavalry units already, the other ones, yep, gone. We've lost a few grunts. Iron Mine passively increases damage of warrior troops, passively increases damage by undead troops at the bone pit. I think that's probably the one. Yep, deny it, there we go. Right, for the broader gaze we nearly have enough gold once we just wait for a moment. That'll give us the gold that we need. Then we want to go ahead and... what's it then? Yeah, we're going to need some clay. We're also going to need to replenish our troops as well at some point, so... don't wait too long on that. Let's get started actually, because the next wave is coming in. 4 wall busters. Now we've got some slingers, we've got some peasants, we're getting in some skeleton warriors. Right, the wallbusters are down. There we go. Let's get that clay and get this broader gaze upgrade. Fantastic. Looks like these large wells do as well have a limited amount to them, so they will eventually run out. Right. For now though, we'll just keep getting wheat and gold. When one of these, when we're out of trees and wheat fields and things, we'll probably start putting in like the research table and some of these other things, getting resources from them. Up next we've got Wandering Trader, and there's going to be a bunch of bandits. So a load of big bandit wave, we get Denari and a trader. Right. We'll have a decent amount to spend, we've got 105 already. We'll get another 10 from this, so we'll have 115 to spend. Right, they've quickly gotten through our grunts, but the slingers have made fairly light work of them. Go to the trader, what can we get? I don't think we need... yeah, I don't think we necessarily need like these construction buildings up here. Not these production buildings, I mean up here. I wouldn't mind a gold mine, but it does require actual metals to make the thing, which we do not have. Ooh, central cell of the castle works even when you're not watching. That can be a good one. I also like the bone meal thing here. So we're going to go with those. And I'm now going to swap this over to flour. So as we create skeletons, that'll create flour which we can sell, so we're not using all of our wheat to turn into gold anymore. We're just going to grind up skeletons and sell those, apparently. That's how our economy will work from now on. In fact, probably shouldn't have put that tree down. I should probably put it on top of this one here. Artifact. When choosing a reward, your first reroll is free. Sure, that sounds good. Denari. Right, Levy Barracks. Assassin's Temple, Peasant's Hut or Madhouse. I mean, Assassin's Temple sounds badass. I'm happy enough to go for that. Basic production. Having a clay mine to go in after this one runs out sounds like a good idea. And an iron mine also sounds pretty good. Chain lightning. And then our next prophecy. Right, we want... Let's see, Levy Barracks, spell. I don't really like any of these. But I do hate lightning mages, so... 3 giants, crossbowmen and a lizard. 10 bandits for a bunch of denarii. Advanced production. Kingdom infrastructure. Let's try that. That should be okay. A messenger bursts into the palace. The forest has spoken and it's angry. Emerging from the shadows comes a self-proclaimed king of the forest, a towering boar leading an army of sentient mushrooms. Enough of your plundering, king of stone and mortar, the boar roars. As the mushrooms armed with spears and poison caps chant, save the trees and face the spores. Your advisors are torn between protecting your resources or negotiating to avoid a fungal rebellion. All await your decision. Agree renewable forestry decree, we get some wood. I'm the only king here, kill the boar, we receive a load of grain. Talking mushrooms, this must be a dream. And we get some talking mushroom troops. We did just run out of... We are like nearly out of wheat fields, so let's just get some wheat. Right, we declare that our kingdom acknowledges no other rival monarchs, especially boars. You swiftly dispatch your guards to crush the rebellion. Victory is swift and decisive. Conveniently, you discover vast stores of grain stockpiled by the defeated Green Army, providing a generous boost to your kingdom's food reserves. Lovely. Right. The wells are about to dry up as well. So they'll have to go back to being normal ones. This is just worn out. Okay, what shall we place in their stead? So we have... That's actually a very good question. Let's have a look. Bit spoiled for choice now. Unit limit just requires a ton of wood. Broader gaze is a massive amount of gold. So maybe we go like iron mine here. A gold mine there perhaps. Then maybe we'll put a brick factory down next for clay. And then maybe once we've started running out of these resource cards and things, we might consider putting some more troops along here somewhere. Another troop building and increasing our unit cap maybe then. Right. Well, we're already on 95. Right, it's just slowly ticking back up. Let's get some more units. We need to replenish our forces before the next attack hits. We could always as well just get rid of some of the peasant huts for things like the Assassin's Temple and Bone Pit. Wouldn't be the worst shout. Right, the slingers got rid of a few of them. There we go. Kingdom infrastructure then. So, Wheel of Fortune creates small resource pack, does nothing but has useful passive upgrades. Adjacent improvements start working without needing to watch them. Guess the Monument of the King's Gaze, but I don't think we really have room for it, even though it's useful. We'll go for more Assassin's Temples, I guess. Right. Okay, what we want next, I think, is probably we'll exhaust this clay pit and build another. We're getting plenty of gold from this. I like the production bonus on it as well. That's really cranking out the gold now. Right. Just about to run out. There we go, throw that in. Put our gaze over here. We'll exhaust these wheat fields. Right, and there we go. Put this there and another wheat field. And we need a lot of wood. Okay, everything just like collapsed then. We need some more grunts out. One's nearly down. There he goes. And we've got this one. Boom. We'll get spelled. I'll go for the fisher again. We'll replenish our troops. And yeah, we'll try and chop all these trees down. Get ourselves another unit upgrade. And hopefully then we just need... yeah, we can probably then just create these assassins temples down here. In their stead. Right, troops are back up. Let's get these trees all destroyed. Right, the grunts are doing their job. Meteor, lovely. Excellent stuff. Right, we'll get some more skeletons out. Have we got enough wood? Nearly, nearly. And boom, there we go. More troop capacity. So we should be able to hold against these now. Right, get rid of some, get all these resources harvested up now. We're doing surprisingly well. This is going much better than last time. Oh, our first flying enemy. We do have slingers to be able to deal with that. Hopefully it goes for the fodder units first. It does, and we shred the thing. And we absolutely melt them. A clay sawmill, fuel pump, animal farm, black sheep barn, dragon hatchery from using flour. That could be another thing we could use our flour on if we wanted to. I think, let's see. See some meat. Place a seal on 2 tiles. Reduce the first king's ability. We haven't unlocked our abilities yet. Let's get this. Get some more seals. Clay sawmill. Getting resource tiles that provide multiple things, I think, is an excellent idea. And we are about to run out of wood over here, so we probably want to get something to replace these. Because they're about to go, and there they go. Right. What do we want? We can put a crystal mine in. And we can put our tile enchanter on. Put it on there. It's fine for now. We're running out of buildings, so when some of these go, we'll probably start producing some like assassins and things. Which it looks like the gold mine's going to go as well soon. So yeah, we might put the assassin's temple there. Right. Next lot of upgrades, we need a lot of wood and a lot of gold if we want to get any crazy upgrades on what we've got already. There that goes. Assassins. Fantastic. Right. Get ready, because here they come. And we've got a boss, Magra, the boss with some giants and shamans. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Goblins, War Lady. Oh, they've pointed at us and said they're going to kill us. Done that whole, like, you know, moving their hand across the neck like they're slitting your throat and so on. Let's just create a fissure there. This is what our spells are for, after all. Well, we've got them held in place. Keep hitting them, eh? Right, we're shooting her. Skeleton is keeping her busy. More grunts on the way out. Problem is she's got to the slingers now. Well, these assassins only produce one, do they? Yeah, and there he is. They're pretty good though. Right, we've got them to half. I think we're going to manage this. And oh, that one nasty. Big AoE there. Killed a lot of our grunts. And she goes down. Got him. I've got a long gap before the next one. It's going to be a sunface and a stone golem. Then some lizards. Then a bat rider and a giant. Okay. And we've run out of whatever was here. I think this was a forest or something, a tree, something like that. Right, in that case, I guess we will put in maybe a research table. Oh, we get some stuff. A legendary artifact then. Reduces all the king's ability cooldowns, increases all troop buildings unit capacity. Yes, that works very well with the assassins. Because their whole thing is like, okay, they need their own special building for each of them, but the troops are amazing. Now we get 2 out of each one. Legendary spell. Tornado that pulls enemies toward itself, moving and damaging them. The tornado lasts for 12 seconds. Launches legendary fireworks that make your people work 100% more productively. Ooh. It doesn't say how long that lasts for though. So I imagine it's just for a short while. Recruit mushroom warriors. Spawn musketeers. This requires wine to build. We can build the mushroom grove now. Explosive cart factory. Yeah, it requires grapes though to keep building these. Right, we don't have grapes at the moment. So maybe just explosive carts. We do have iron mines. If we could buy some wine, because it only requires the wine to build it, then it's food and iron. I think we go firing range and we buy some wine. Or we can build some. Mind you. Well, we'll do that for now. Runs extra damage, yep. Prophecy. Okay. Crossbowmen and shamans. Healer and lightning mages. Loads of bandits. Shamans and swordsmen. I don't know if we really want to go for any of these things down here. That seems a bit much, really. Yeah, I'm not going to go for anything optional. This sounds like it's getting quite rough. As the years passed, your robes grew tighter, buttons shot off like cannonballs, occasionally knocking out unlucky servants. One day, as you gazed into your gilded mirror, the truth stared back. You had become enormous. Call it a trend, get 2 hospitals and lose 30 wheat. Get yourself in shape, get an arena and some wood, or receive that wine that we want. Well, we've made a vineyard now, so we're gonna just get ourselves in shape. I think we'll get an arena. Volker the Gold Hoarder. Wait a minute, that was the first. Okay, guess the yeah. Let's have a look. The Goblin's War Lady. Oh, so this was a different one. Gorzog. We didn't. Did we? No, we didn't beat Gorzog. That was supposed to be the first boss that we went to build. If you thought Gorzog was trouble, meet his better and far more terrifying half, Magra. Every bit the warlord her husband is. She has twice the brains and half the patience. Rumours say Gorzog's impressive size is largely due to stress eating prompted by her fiery temper, though no goblin dares say it aloud. Margaret plans battles with ruthless efficiency, usually while berating her husband for overlooking crucial details. Her iron flail swings relentlessly, matching her brutally sharp tongue. Legend says she once frightened off a battalion by loudly criticizing their armor. Don't underestimate her. After all, she's survived being married to Gorzog. And then we've now got Volkar the Gold Hoarder. Among dragons, Volkar is notoriously ill-tempered, known for his blistering rage and unhealthy obsession with gold. His vast hoard seems less about wealth, more about a coping mechanism for unresolved anger, though no one dares voice this within earshot of his lair. Volkar enjoys personal confrontations, chewing through foes with unsettling enthusiasm. When pressed, he takes to the skies, engulfing enemies and unlucky bystanders in molten flames. Some say Volkar's greed is the greatest weakness, but wisely observe the fact that it is, in fact, the sharp weapons of heroes. Sadly, very few live long enough to test this latter theory. Interesting. Right. We are going to need to replenish troops, but we've got a long period of time before they come in next. Right. We need a lot of wood and a lot of gold if we want to get any more upgrades. We are no longer really getting much of either. I'm also thinking if we move this here, move that there. Right, arena provides morale while active, multiple arenas do not stack. Ooh, that's kind of huge as well to get that, but it also takes so much wood. Like, we really need a way of producing wood. We've only got this one thing at the moment. Probably want to resolve that problem, don't we? We've hit the unit cap as well. Get all the flour sold if we can, make some gold from it. Right, and fact, let's move a few things around here. Right. Okay, going pretty well. We're nearly out of flour. Two, one, and that's a flour gone. There we go, we'll put that there. I guess we'll fill the vineyard up. Oh, that produces grapes, not... Ah, right. Why did I think that produced wine? Right, we'll buy some wine then when we get either or somewhere that can turn it all into wine. We'll have to see. We've also got an unclaimed reward. That's probably from the research station. I guess a clay mine so we can just keep repairing as we need. This shouldn't be any problem. For some reason I thought these were like the bigger goblins that would arrive. Anyway, we've got some mages coming up and... yeah, it did give us some issue actually, that. Okay, so this requires grapes. Well, we have a ton of grapes I guess now, don't we, sir? Although we could go for another firing range. We'll go for the mushroom grove. Right. Wow, those assassins take so long to make. Well, I'm going to say it's because of the fact we've moved it, but combined with that cursed tile, it's like, wow, it barely moves. Not bad now that's cleared up a bit though, it's... there we go, our first one. But yeah, I think we're fine with that on the cursed tile, because it's only going to produce one now and again. Right, let's... right, we've got all the units made, let's set off some fireworks. Do I just... boom. Okay, oh yeah, the production's going nuts. We've not even lost any troops. Longbowman's camp. We'll need some iron for that. Fire mages. Iron, but they only cost wheat. Either of these sound great. Let's go with the longbowman. Yeah, we'll go longbowman. Just because Englishness. We've got to have some longbows. Right. We'll produce some more troops. We're actually approaching to the point where we could afford the broader gaze, which is kind of ridiculous. And it won't be long and we'll be running out of some of these resource areas as well. They're starting to... I mean, it'll still be a good while yet, but they're not going to last forever. I think our main problem here is that I don't think we have currently, when we run out of wheat, we are out of wheat, aren't we? That's going to be a problem. We could put up this basic construction that will eventually produce some, probably something that will produce wheat if we want it to. Looks like we made the right choice not going overboard with this wave that's coming. Because, yeah, they've basically formed a firing line that got through most of our grunts. If we'd have thrown some melee troops in with those, we'd have probably had a hard time of that. Right, we're back at the unit cap. We get a trader next. We want to buy some wine, and we want to see if there's any, like, wheat fields available. A trader, that's probably what we're going to want to go for. Wood is doing alright. We'll still need a lot to get to the end here. When we do though, yeah, we'll be able to have even more units, but then we're going to need to be able to have the wheat fields in order to facilitate that. For now, I'm going to speed things up a tad. We've got some pending things here. We are going to run out of wood if we don't watch it, and yep, there's a wheat field, which is what we were wanting. Skeletons getting absolutely clobbered and turned into flour. But now I've got to our back line. Our slingers are having some trouble. There's some mages at the back as well, so we want to watch out for all that. Health is going down quick. I think we'll be fine. Okay, maybe we need to... Oh no, mind you, we're killing them quick now. I've got 6 units out. Yeah, it's a good job we didn't go overboard on that wave. Furniture store, so we can get town denarii to take back with us. Cross slot, and we have to sell the furniture as well, so we're gonna have to have like some kind of furniture workshop or something, I guess, to go with that. We wanted to buy wine. It looks like there isn't any available. Each active vineyard provides morale. Slingers have a 3% chance of stunning an enemy. Troop training. All ride units gain some HP a second. Receive 25 clay at the start of each wave. Your castle gains 1 HP whenever your troops die. We'll grab that. And... wait, 50% HP of grunt troops if an assassin is on the battlefield. What? Holy crap, that's great for me. We could get another assassin's temple, I guess. And musketeers all buff champions, however they themselves are not champions. We could really use some upgrades for the assassin there, couldn't we? Like, you look at the upgrades, like attack range, massive HP increase, massive damage increase. We'll buy one. Right. In fact, we want to start here because we need to get this. We need to get some repairs made. We can afford the broader gaze. That will help with things. And yeah, we're gonna have to go for just a tree. Right, we can't get any more. We can't get a broader gaze. That's the limit of the upgrade. We can keep upgrading our troop capacity though. Base production, we're going to go for wheat again. Prophecy, we want so stone golems. Ooh, 40 denarii. Okay. We're gonna go artifact, building upgrade, building upgrade. And we're not gonna go too overboard with this. And that'll give us an elite barracks and some denarii to spend. Cultists have returned, or perhaps never truly left. Until now their antics were little more than a nuisance, a missing woodsman here, some public nudity there. Lately, however, their activities have grown bolder. Workers describe terrifying encounters in the forest, too ghastly for your royal ears to hear. Your spies have located a gathering deep in the woods and await your orders on how to deal with them. You can catch their leader and get some wizard troops, negotiate, turn all your resources to wine and receive 2 of whatever those troops are. They look beastly as hell. Banish all members from the kingdom. We get an artifact. Enemies attack immediately. A bunch of goblins. I mean, the wine's good because we'd like wine, but it's not just going to be like all of our grapes or something. No, it's everything. So our iron, our wheat, everything gets turned into wine, which we can't do. I'd rather not face a massive wave of goblins, but an artifact would be nice. We'll go for the artifact. Right. Problem now is we've finally run out of wheat. And wow, they sliced through our troops. That worked though. Right. I think it might be time to get rid of the peasant huts. It might finally be time. Right. We'll wait till we can get the next well. Not next well, the next field. Right, there we go. Demolish. Oh, that's the point actually. We need a well for the skeletons, don't we? Right. Gain 3 gold for each point of damage dealt to your castle. Gain 3 crystals when you kill an enemy. Crystal mask, yes. Just got to keep them off the slingers, who are going to do the big majority of the damage here. Right. Come on, we've got a lot of them low on health. Some are already dying. We're down to 4 of them left. The slingers are really getting the work done here. The assassin's gone in. Oh god, the next wave's already here. Well, with our endless conga line of skeletons and the occasional assassin, we should be able to get this done. One of these is already nearly dead. They're down to half, going down to a quarter. The problem is we need to keep them off the slingers. The slingers are where the damage is really coming from. I think on the next wave, when there's these and a bunch of guys with them, we might want to use our chain lightning. And as soon as we get to the healers, they go down like a sack of spuds. Right, artifact. Gain 3 all when killing an enemy. Yep, great. Lion circus spawns griffins. Holy hell. Produce flower dragons or lightning mages. It costs a lot of wheat. We can make flower dragons actually. Because we can create flour. Yeah, we can create flour from the skeletons. So we can turn our skeletons into dragons. Increase capacity at the longbowman's camp. Firing range. We've got 2 firing ranges, haven't we? The Mushroom Warrior's HP. Yeah, because they're quite expensive to produce. So making them way tougher is probably a good idea. Right. That wheat field's already gone. We'll fill up our troop roster. We must be closing in on... Yep, Volcar, there they are. Right. Okay. Looks like they're gonna carve through these pretty quick. And there isn't really going to be any real issue to fighting these. Right, there we go. Slowly losing health and dead. We're also going to get a... Ooh. Guess we'll get the great bushes maybe. Better morale from the stadium, I guess. Right, I really want to think about what we're going to build next. What should we go with? I'd like to get some of these emptied. Just so I've got more room. Because I want to get these flower dragons going. Where could I put them anyway now? I mean, I could just get rid of the market. It does give me the building back, so I can put flower hatchery down here. See if we can fight dragons with dragons. It looks like these are giving us some trouble. But we have now got a dragon, so that's probably going to help. It's not helping as much as I expected it to. That said, it is an absolute tank at least. Fuel pump, gold mine, clay mine, mushroom grove, slinger's tree. I don't think we need any more buildings, we can't put them anywhere. Receive 1 wine for each well or big well in your castle every 10 seconds. Reduce the king's ability cooldown, receive fireworks, troop training, increases longbowman capacity, boost spell production. We want that wine, don't we? We've been wanting it so we can build musketeers. And we can't really afford much else, right? Okay. Let's get this building, let's get the next reward from the research table. Then I think I'm going to get rid of it. Because we really don't... Like, we're getting to a point now where it's like, yeah... This should finish in a sec. There we go. Let's get rid. Okay. Boom. Get those put down, we'll get a load of... There's the dragon. Oh, he has a hell of a health bar, doesn't he? But it's going pretty quick. But so are our troops, yeah, and once it's through them... Now we can get a dragon in soon. Maybe we'll swap those around for a second. We've got some fire mages as well there, I think. Right, let's get rid of the mages that are with him. But he's quickly getting through our castle. Come on, give me some troops. But I think we're probably going to lose here because he's got no interest in the troops. He's going straight for the castle. Does it go back to the end now? The price of that. We're going to need more wheat of this. Even the dragons we're producing aren't doing a lot against him. Okay. We've nearly got him down to half, but yeah, good luck good luck finishing him off at this rate. Mind you, I don't know, the skeletons are coming out thick and fast, as are the dragons. Right, that means I guess he's going to go back to the other end, giving us a little bit of breathing room to just get some troops. Are we out of resources for slingers? Yeah, we need... No, what do we need? We need grain. Oh god, yeah. Assassins and them won't work then, will they? At the moment. Right, get some resources. We do get health on the castle for each unit that dies as well, so that has buffed that up. If you're wondering where we've been healing for, we got that bloody brick or whatever it was, though we're probably gonna go, yep, down to 1, there we go. Died on the last boss, it looks like. But we do get 30 coins to spend, so we get quite a lot there. Which absolutely is going to help with future runs, because now we can banish some of the nobles. Then we can get the druids. I'm guessing that these probably turn into owls, bears and badgers, and I'm guessing that they're each like different types of troops, probably, so probably something like that. We can then save up to banish more nobles, and where's the last lot of banished nobles? It is up there. So we want to go for those quick. But yeah, I think we'll prioritise those upgrades simply because it gives us more room on the board and we are desperate for space. But this already is pretty huge, and when we get another one it's going to be even bigger. So we should be able to do it, if not next time, then certainly the time after with that extra space, so we can put some of those buildings down. Right, for now though, thank you very much for watching. This has been The King is Watching, and I'll see you next time where we'll give it another go. I'll see you then.